You hear about the importance of getting the flu shot every year, but now there's another reason to get it.
Turns out it may help fight the leading cause of death in the United States. 27 First News Weekend anchor Katie Wilson spoke to a doctor to get some answers. She joins us live now with more.
Yeah, well, this flu season's been one of the worst in a while. We've heard of people being hospitalized, even dying from this year's flu. But if that's not enough to get you vaccinated, maybe a new study will be.
It's never too late to get your flu shot.
In late February, the flu is as strong as ever.
All set?
The Ohio Department of Health reports over 230 hospitalizations in Mahoning County because of the flu, and testing kits are flying off the shelves. Dr. Michael Sevilla of the Family Practice Center of Salem says that includes his office.
We've been out of flu testing kits maybe for a couple weeks now because we've been testing everybody. We've been very aggressive in trying to find out if people do have the flu and treating them appropriately.
But there's a new reason to get the flu shot that doctors are just learning about. It can prevent heart attacks.
When patients, especially, get the flu, it can really put a real stress on their system. Causes a lot of inflammation, maybe increase the chance for blood clots, and just the stress of illness on the heart can cause heart attacks.
The study proving this link is so convincing, Dr. Sevilla will recommend the flu shot to all his heart patients.
The flu shot is just another recommendation that we'll be making to help optimize their heart health.
Oh, and parents, if you need another reason to get your kids vaccinated.
This year's flu vaccine, has been a little bit more effective in children than in adults.
Roughly twice as effective.
Now, to specify, Dr. Sevilla says this year's flu shot is roughly 60% effective for children. Live in the studio, Katie Wilson, WKBN 27 First News.
We hear about the importance of getting the flu shot every year, but now there's another reason to get it. A new study shows the flu vaccination can help prevent heart attacks. And the numbers are so convincing, a Salem family doctor says he'll recommend the shot to all heart patients.
When patients, especially, get the flu, it can really put a real stress on their system. Causes a lot of inflammation, maybe increase the chance for blood clots, and just the stress of illness on the heart can cause heart attacks.
That is Dr. Mike Sevilla. He says he expects this year's flu season to run as late as April.
Flu season's been extremely difficult. If the next flu season is anything like what we're experiencing now, that flu shot will be important. Children may be able to avoid the shot. 27 First News Weekend anchor Katie Wilson is here to explain.
Yeah, well, it's no secret many children don't like shots. And a couple years ago, they could avoid getting one and still get that flu vaccine. Well, lucky for them, the nasal spray that made that all possible will be back next year. Doctors stopped using what's known as FluMist after it was proven to be ineffective. But researchers have been reworking it and say it will be ready for next flu season. Local doctors expect that to be a hit with children.
It's been popular, especially with some younger patients who don't like the shot. So I'm glad that they're looking at that, and it's probably going to be back for next flu season.
Well, kids may prefer the mist. Dr. Sevilla says it's the parents he has to convince about the vaccine. He says many have questions about its effectiveness. However effective the spray or shot is, Dr. Sevilla says some protection is always better than none. Live in the studio, Katie Wilson, WKBN 27 First News.